All right, we are ready for some farming simulator. Sorry about that. A little bit of a delay getting rolling here. Dealing with some house technical difficulties, not computer, thankfully. But yeah, let's get the camera turned on. There we go. Cool. All right, we're ready for some farming simulator, or I should say lumber simulator. Obviously, we have been doing a lot of lumbering lately. I've actually been enjoying this quite a bit, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the little bit of change of pace. Don't worry. We will absolutely be back to farming content once FS22 comes out, and there is still continued farming content through the Feed My Kids run on YouTube. But I thought the lumbering would be a fun change of pace, and like I said, I am enjoying it significantly more than I ever thought I would. But here's our little forest. There's our first section that we cleared out. Starting to get some good little trees growing along. They're at 8.3 meters, I believe. But yeah, getting there. Before I get going, I just want to say thank you for anybody who is joining either live or on the VOD. Thank you, Tangy Monkey, for the support. I really appreciate it, as well as you, SS Farming. And I'm glad to hear about your own channel. That's awesome. Very, very cool. And definitely, it's fun. It's fun doing your own channel content, stuff like that. I will say, best advice I can give somebody who's starting a brand new channel is your first content will almost always be your worst content. And what I mean by that is, just put content out there. It's okay if the first few videos, the first few streams are not great by your standards. You know, it's okay to have high standards, honestly. Just know that as you progress, things will get better. If you go look at my very first YouTube videos, they're pretty garbage, honestly. I'm not saying my videos now are like amazing, but hopefully I've gotten better over time. But yeah, so I was talking about technical difficulties. My AC in my house went out on Sunday. I have not had AC for 4 days now, and thankfully I do not live in Texas anymore. Texas right now, my parents told me, I think it was 110 degrees a couple days ago, and thankfully it's only been a high of like 88 or 8. You know, I think Sunday we did have the highest we've had in a long time here in Colorado. I think it was around 90, but obviously not having AC for 4 days means that, and the fact that our house is obviously very insulated, because obviously during the winter months you want the warm air to stay inside, means that the house heated up during the day, and even though it would get down to like 55 degrees at night, it would stay like 80 something degrees. So right now I have this like little thermometer. I don't know if I can show you that. It's not going to show up. Oh, it's not going to show up. Anyway, there we go. It is, oh, it's backwards. Okay, so it is 82 degrees out in the rest of my house right now, but the AC is working. We finally got it repaired. So it just got repaired like 20 minutes ago. And so it's going to take a while. It's 82 degrees in the rest of my house, and in my office right now where I'm sitting, because obviously I have lights and PCs, it is 88.3 degrees in my office right now. So it's a little toasty, but that's all right. We're going to play through it, and thankfully the air is starting to drop, and it will take a few hours, unfortunately, but hopefully overnight I will be back to a civilized temperature. Oh, that's Steven. Hey Steven, how's it going? Very, very cool. SS Farming. I like the name. I like that. That's awesome. Oh, I like the logo. Yeah, I have to get it. I haven't had time dealing with so much other stuff. I will go check out your channel, I promise. But from what I can see of the logo, I do like that. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty slick. You just got rid of all my unsavory games. Picked up FS18, I think, on mobile, and then FS22 on PC. Still love the games. Yeah, they're great games, obviously. Monkey on this side of Colorado right now. Ah, you're on the western slope. Nice. I'm gonna guess you're probably near. You can either be near Durango, or you're probably up near. Was it Grand Junction's on the other side, the northern side? I've only gone to the western side a few times. Our favorite place, my wife and I's. You're in Grand Junction. Okay, my wife and I's favorite place is Telluride. We love Telluride. When we first came to Colorado. When we knew that we were going to move here, we didn't know where we were going to move, but we knew we were going to move here. We brought our daughters, our older two daughters, and we literally just took 2 weeks and drove literally around every part of Colorado just to try and see what we would like. And so we went to Denver, Boulder, we actually went up to Wyoming, tipped into Cheyenne briefly, went to Steamboat Springs, Vail, Aspen. We were actually in Aspen for New Year's Eve, which was awesome, seeing the fireworks with the mountains in the background. We did go through Grand Junction. We saw that. We saw some houses there. Went down through Telluride, Durango, and then back up the middle. So ultimately we decided on Colorado Springs. But I do think the western slope is beautiful as well. We definitely love that side of things quite a bit. All right, let's get in here. Hey, deer, how's it going? Little deers. Well, let's get into some lumbering. I know that I think we used up most of our lumber last episode. We need to start doing another batch of it, don't we? And that's right, we need to buy some new facilities because we still got to get the barrel factory and the furniture factory, I believe, to get the rest of the stuff we need for our roller coaster. So, yep, we need some lumber. So I think I hid my little thing up here in the trees. Do we want it? This is actually pretty steep. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge to clear up here. Let me just poke around up here. I mean, we could clear out this area, like maybe up to the peak. Might be a little challenging to kind of maneuver the vehicles and everything. What I might actually do is work on this backside over here because it's a little bit more of a gentle slope on this side of things. I think that's probably a smarter move. And in fact, I think I talked last time about possibly doing this section over here between the two roads. That might be a nice kind of relatively... I mean, this actually starts to get a little bit steep right here. Yeah, this should be fine. A little bit of a slope here. We might have to go fishing for some logs out of the river here, but I think we can get the machinery over here just fine. We want to move. Colorado's so beautiful, though. We love camping in Grand Lake. Oh, yeah. Colorado is... We love it. In fact, my parents finally came to visit. We've been here for... We moved here in 2020. So we actually moved here in the opening months of the pandemic. So I will say buying a house during the opening months of the pandemic was creative, at best, is the best way to say that. Oh, I got to watch out for my little baby tree. I don't think we can actually run over them, so I don't think it matters. But that was interesting. We actually had to stay in hotels that didn't have food service because they'd closed down all the food service, and it was weird. It was a weird transition there, but we got settled in, obviously. We've been here since 2020, so that's what, almost 4.5 years now. Can't believe we're coming up on 5 years here in Colorado. That's crazy. But my parents finally came visit us over the summer from Texas, and I told them if they ever come visit it, they're going to want us to move here because it's so much nicer here than in Texas, especially during the summer. But no, they had a great time. We actually took them all over the place. We took them to see wolves. We took them up Mount Evans. We went to Grand Lake. We saw Grand Lake a bit, and we went to all sorts of places. It was awesome. I've never been camping near Grand Lake. That sounds like that'd be a lot of fun. But we definitely love driving around to all the different places and stuff and seeing all the awesome sights to see in Colorado. Honestly, I don't think we'll ever move from here. I think we're in Colorado for the rest of our lives at this point because we enjoy it. The volume's a little bit low. Sometimes I turn the volume low for some other games because of copyright goofiness. Surprised I haven't gotten copyright claimed for this game yet. And what I mean by that is I got copyright claimed for one game, and the only noise that was in the game was like the engine noise of the Formula 1 cars. Like it was like the F1 Manager game, and the only noise was the engine noise. I'm like, how can you copyright claim engine noise? I mean, come on now. And I've also gotten copyright claimed for my voice, so that was fun. Thankfully, that one got reversed. Actually, both of those got reversed. But it's scary. YouTube actually makes it kind of scary to file for copyright releases because it's like in very bold print, you know, hey, you know, if this doesn't work, you know, or if we think, you know, you're misleading us or whatever, then we can just completely delete your entire channel just basically without notice, essentially is what it felt like. And so I'm like, oh, it's scary to try and do a copyright, you know, kind of trying to, hey, look, I own the rights to my own voice, you know, because what if they disagree? I don't know. But thankfully it hasn't come up too often. And I'm usually you just have to lower the music down in a lot of games. That's why I actually don't play music in this game at all, because I think the radios in this game are actually copyright flagged, usually. The opening music for the stream I actually get from a copyright-free stream, a playlist, and yet people have still tried to copyright claim the copyright-free music, and I'm just like, really? Like, that's not even your music. The sad thing is that about YouTube is that people can claim copyright because they know most people aren't going to try to defend themselves. They can claim copyright on things that aren't actually their stuff. and YouTube usually just uses automated systems, at least initially, to determine if it's true or not. And so it's a little bit of a mess, unfortunately, but I don't know what else YouTube can do. So how long do you typically stream for? I stream for 3 hours, so I'll stream from now until, well, 10 o'clock, I guess our time, since you're in also Colorado. 3 hours on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, although Farming Simulator is only on Wednesdays. Mondays is Football Manager, and then Fridays, or sorry, Fridays, I say Fridays, Saturdays is what I meant to say. Saturdays is Civilization, currently 6, soon to be, well, in a few months, Civilization 7. Got to watch the reveal for that yesterday. That was fun. Born and raised in Colorado. My wife just took me through Rocky Mountain National Park for the first... You've been born and raised in Colorado, and your wife just took you to the Rocky Mountain National Park for the first time? I've at least been to the Rocky Mountain National Park. Come on now. But I guess I'm coming at it as a tourist. I guess if you live here, it's Colorado, right? It's, okay, I live here. But if you're a tourist, like I'm effectively a tourist because I've only been here for a few years, I wanted to go see all the sites. And so we definitely went to the Rocky Mountain National Park was it last September, October, or something like that? Or the previous one? Basically, whenever the elk started migrating through, we made a special trip up to Estes Park and the national park to see the elk. And we did get to see some elk, which was really cool. Very, very awesome. I also, over the summer, got to see bighorn sheep for the first time. Well, I've seen bighorn sheep, like the females, or I guess the babies. I have not gotten to see a ram yet. So for the first time over this summer, we finally got to see a ram with like the giant horns and everything. It was awesome. Love it. We've seen goats. We've seen, obviously, like I said, we've seen the elk. We've seen lots of deer, lots of pronghorns, stuff like that. Come on. There we go. Using the wrong buttons. Obviously, thankfully, I guess I should say, I haven't seen any bears yet, or mountain lions. But, kind of not sure if I want to see those, right? I guess I don't mind seeing a bear on the side of the road if I'm driving down the road and I can kind of pass by it and see it and still be in the safety of my car. I don't want to be out on a hike seeing a bear. Now, granted, I know that we get mostly black bears around here, but that's still something I don't want to be dealing with. I know we've technically got moose, like, right up in the far northern part of Colorado. Definitely wouldn't. I haven't seen any moose yet. That would be kind of cool to see at some point. Preferably not in the middle of the road while I'm driving, though. I've seen Mythbusters. I know what moose can do to cars. That is something I do not want to see. Nice group of trees here. We got quite a few. Is that one? Yeah, it's a choppable one right there. That one in front. Little baby one. If I can get the angle right. Come on. There we go. Still not quite a master of this. I think I'm getting better, but definitely still a little bit of a struggle for me. I think it's only because it uses two different like joysticks effectively, right? Not just two different joysticks, but it uses two different modifiers. I have to use the LB button and the RB button and both left and right joystick to kind of control all the different functions of it. So it kind of gets confusing of which one's going where. It's stuck on a trunk, I'm guessing. Or a stump, I should say. There's a nice sized tree right here. Should be able to get most of this lumber with the truck without having to winch it up, thankfully. Oh, before I forget, I'll try to say it again at the end of the stream, but I will not be streaming next week, next Wednesday. I'm basically taking an entire week off. I know I've mentioned this a few times on the channel, but I actually play World of Warcraft. I've been playing it for 20 years, and I usually rate at a relatively high level. And so when the new expansion comes out, stuff like that, a lot of prep work to do. So I'm gonna be playing that for, you know, off and on for the next week or so. Should still be YouTube content, assuming I can stay on track with that. I think all the YouTube content should still go. Just the streams themselves will be a little bit. I'll just skip a week effectively. So after this stream, my next stream will be a week from Saturday. I'll be back to Civilization 6. I had it. There we go. There we go. Didn't mean that. I wanted that to knock over the other way, but that's all right. I'm excited about FS25 though. I can't wait. It'll be awesome. It'll be such a good winter season-ish, you know. Between, November and February now, for me, because of Civ 7 release date in February 11th. There's so many games that are coming out that I'm looking forward to playing. Come on. It's gonna be good. Okay, I'm really having trouble getting this one aligned. There we go. There we go. Got it. I mean, obviously, there's the yearly, Football Manager coming out, so that'll be something I will be to continue to do. I don't know why I like Football Manager so much. It's just I just like the management aspect of it. It's kind of like a role-playing game to some degree, just with sports. Like I don't watch soccer in real life, but I still like Football Manager. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. No, you can't. Apparently you cannot. Oh, there we go. Got it. And obviously, a Farming Simulator is going to be coming out. We got, what else we got? Oh, it broke. I'm going to have to trim that one later. Got stuck on my fender there or whatever. Bumper. Obviously, Frostpunk 2 comes out here. I got the date somewhere. Soon. Railroad Corporation. That was the one I've been featuring on the channel. I've enjoyed that. So, I'm going to try out Railroad Corporation 2. There's, few other games. There's like actually a couple other games that are maybe like brand new series that I haven't ever done before that I'm hoping to feature that I saw coming up later on, which is pretty cool. It's actually another farming game that I want to play. I should use quotes, farming game. It's called The Farmer Was Replaced, and it's actually a farming coding game, like an automation game, that if I have time, I will definitely try and do a feature of it before FS25 comes out. Like if I get finished with either this series or the Feed My Kids run, I might try that out just for some fun. But we'll see. I'm a little nervous about that, to be honest. Because even though I've been doing software development for, you know, many years now, doing software development in front of people is a little bit of a different ask. There's a reason why developers have a stigma for, you know, leave me alone and let me do my work and being antisocial. It's because we just don't, like, it's not a, coding is not a spectator sport for most developers. Come on. We're really having trouble. I think it's that other trunk that's kind of confusing things. Yeah, I might have to raise you up a little bit. I might have to cut it a little bit higher because of the angle here. There we go. Did you just learn FS by playing, farming experience, another YouTuber? Mostly playing. I would say, I don't know if I've barely watched that many other YouTubers play Farming Simulator that much, to be honest. So it's, yeah, almost entirely playing. Although I will say, and I've mentioned this a few times, Both my grandfathers were technically farmers of different varieties. My grandfather on my mom's side, he did cotton farming, soybean farming, what's called, what was it called? Well, he did winter wheat as well, but he also did, goodness, I can't remember the name of it now. Effectively sorghum, but we called it something different. So obviously I grew up around him, and I got to ride around in his harvesters and stuff like that a few times, which was really cool. That being said, I do wish I didn't really get into Farming Simulator itself until after he had passed. So I'm really sad about that, because I really would love to have picked his brain about, you know, how real is this game and kind of things like that. That would have been really a lot of fun to really talk to him about the details of the game. Because even though the game's, you know, obviously it's not actual farming, it's close enough that I think I could have asked him about stuff. I could have been like, hey, you know, how real is this, and what does this do? You know, what would you do in real life around, you know, what kind of fertilizer do you know, use, or what kind of tractors are you running, you know, things like that. Like, we could have had a conversation, because I would have known enough from the simulation to at least, you know. Oh, I thought we had it. Got stuck on my tire there at the end. That's all right. It's not a run for me if I haven't flipped my tractor over at least once, right? There we go. Easy. But yeah, I miss him a lot. Would have been awesome to pick his brain and have some fun with that. And then my grandfather on my dad's side, he did mostly like cattle and stuff, like smaller kind of level farming and stuff like that. Not like ranch level as a cattle. He probably had like 20 head, you know, like a small amount of cattle, a few horses, things like that. More of a farmer for like the convenience factor of like getting, you know, milk and vegetables and things like that than, you know, he's doing like a big ranch and making money or anything like that. I have no family farming experience. I've learned a ton from watching you. Thanks for the great content. Well, I appreciate that, Tangy Monkey. And I really appreciate the, you might be the first person that's ever given me, what do they call it on YouTube? It's, what do they call it? It's like a super chat or something. I forget what they call it for the tip. I appreciate the tip. I just forget what it's called on YouTube. But I really appreciate it. You might be the first person who's ever given me one. Thank you very much for that. I might be misremembering somebody who gave me one a long time ago. It's been a while though. Super chat. So it is super chat. Yeah. That is awesome. I thank you. And yeah, I'm glad that you're able to learn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I make a lot of mistakes in my farming runs, but hopefully over time, my mistakes become fewer and further between, because I've actually learned something along the way. And honestly, the way I've experienced it is that, at least in life, the fastest way to learn something is to make a mistake, usually. Sometimes if you don't make a mistake, you haven't actually learned anything. You just got lucky, right? Like, there's plenty of times where I've been successful at something, but I actually didn't know what I was doing, because I just didn't know that I didn't know, because I got lucky, you know, for a bit, you know. And in the sense that something bad didn't go wrong yet, and so therefore I just didn't know that I didn't know what I didn't know. But when you make a mistake, you immediately learn, okay, wait a minute, that's why that's a problem, and you know, you can very quickly go, okay, now I need to go look up and see, how do I do this properly, things like that. So it's been a lot of trial and error on my channel. Some people like it, some people don't. I guess I not because they're kinder to me, but I do appreciate the people that do like the trial and error, just because I enjoy the concept of trial and error myself, right? I enjoy learning. And so that's the kind of content I like to put on the channel. I tend to come into games blind a lot, because I want to learn, you know, as I go. I don't want to go look up something and learn how to play it from somebody else, usually. Unless I get stuck on something. If I'm like, okay, I just can't figure this out, right? I'm not sure if I understand how to do the fertilization, or do I really need to run the mulcher and things like that. I might go look up somebody else's advice about that, because they've put in the time and the effort. But that's usually after my own kind of attempts at experimentation and trying to figure out it on my own before I reached out for help. So I don't think there's anything wrong with looking for help. I think help is great. I think I mean, it's good to learn from people that have already done things. But I also, come on, stop getting twisted there at the end. A little weird. It went under me. But I also like the concept of trying to learn as much as I can on my own. For this lumber stuff, I don't think I watched any videos for this. I have literally been trial and erroring this stuff from the beginning. So this has been a little bit of little comedy fest in the first few episodes, but I think we've kind of mostly figured it out. I'm still obviously not great at the whole timber part of this equation. There we go. I think I did that one right. Oh, it's gonna hit that other tree. No! Don't hit the other tree. Alright, we're good. Sometimes my lumber simulator turns into pole vaulting simulator, but so far so good. I still enjoy the people that comment on my very first Farming Simulator 22 video. And they're like, talking about how I don't know what I'm doing, and, you know, I obviously don't know anything about the game, you know, things like that. And I'm like, guys, that first video came out 30 minutes after the game was released. Like, I recorded that within the first 30 minutes of the game release. Of course I don't know what I'm doing. It's like that's kind of the point. But I'm like, if you go watch my videos now, I know what I'm doing. So, I mean, it's just funny seeing comments on a 3-year-old video or 2.5-year-old video, whatever it's been now. And it's like, okay, guys, come on, give me a little kindness here. You're watching a very old video, came out right after the game released. We're getting a lot of lumber this time. This is actually a really big plot of land. We're getting a lot of trees cut here. Come on. Oh, that's a little bit high. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I had it for a second. Where is it? Oh, I lost it. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't get that one for some reason. I think the angle of me being a little bit below it. Oh, it's down to 79 degrees in the rest of my house and 86.9 degrees in my office. So we dropped a degree. Nice. AC working. Still hot, but working. I'm apparently not able to see this one very well. There we go. Thankfully, the AC repair was pretty cheap. It was just a capacitor. Which is awesome. I paid more for the guy's trip out here than I did for... I mean, I guess I actually didn't have to pay for the part because I'm still under warranty for the part. But, yeah. Wasn't too bad. We were a little stressed. We were like, oh my goodness, this could be a $1,000 repair for all we know. Who knows? Thankfully was not. Alright, got a few more trees left in this little spot, and then we'll clean up the area and plant some new trees. I might get like 60 trees out of this. I got talking to you guys and kind of just cleared out this whole area just about. It has been nice. I need a, actually I don't think I've pre-ordered FS22 yet. I need to. I was trying to decide if I wanted to get the collector's edition, and I kind of think I do, just because I want the little key thing that goes on your desk for no reason. Just, I think it's funny and cool. It's completely pointless, but still kind of like, it's tactile, right? It's like, I don't know, it's probably something I could fidget with, you know? Everybody likes a little fidget toy. So I might buy the collector's edition if I can still pre-order it. I don't know if I can still pre-order it or not, honestly. I'll have to look. Hopefully I can. Although the one thing about pre-ordering the collector's edition I'm a little worried about is there might be a delay in when I actually receive the game itself. So what I might have to do is like pre-order the collector's edition and then also buy an edition of it on Steam just so I can play the game right away. Or is FS25 going to be day one release for Game Pass? I think I asked that before and I don't remember. Somebody says, I'm not sure if somebody told me or not. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one broke a little bit. Speaking of Game Pass, I was wanting to record a video off my Xbox, and so I'm so dumb. I'm not dumb, but I just didn't know. I didn't know what I didn't know. I went and bought all these like HDMI like splitters and things like that, so I can connect the Xbox to both my my TV. So when I play on when I play on the TV, but also to my computer. But I also wanted it on my computer monitor because if I'm going to be playing, if I'm going to be recording videos, I want to be sitting here at my computer monitor, right? So I went through all that trouble, and then found out that the Xbox Game Pass app on your PC allows you to cloud stream from your Xbox straight to your PC. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me! I could have just done that the whole time. So if you ever want to record Xbox content on your PC, just use the Xbox. Especially if your Wi-Fi is good enough, just use the little Xbox app on your PC, and it'll just let you stream directly to it. Very convenient. And it seemed very fast. Like, I didn't see any delay at all. I mean, I do have pretty good Wi-Fi, but it didn't seem like it was too bad at all. Now, that being said, if I do... Nope, okay, good. If I do get... I probably will never play Farming Simulator off the Xbox itself. Because I do still like the extra mods that you can get from the PC. So even if I do get the Game Pass, it'll just be the PC version of the Game Pass that I'll be playing the Farming Simulator from. Not to say there's anything wrong with the console version. I think the console version is probably really nice. And actually, for a lot of the lumber stuff I've been doing, except for the auto load, it would have been fine to have the Xbox version to do this. But I just love the auto load too much. It is such a game changer for me as far as just peace of mind and just joy of playing the game. I play Farming Simulator to farm. I don't play Farming Simulator to be tedious about packing a trailer with pallets. This is kind of how I look at it. I'm too much of a perfectionist. If I tried to do it myself, I would just be annoyed the whole time because it just would look bad, you know? Alright, I might need to clear out before I get the rest of these trees here. There's a few more that I can pick up. I might need to... I can probably do some more over here by the edge over here. Mobile, because I got a farm on the go. I have never tried mobile. I might try mobile just to see what it's like. Obviously, I know it's basically a different game, right? But it would still be kind of cool to kind of test it out and look at it. I might have to clear out those non-lumberable trees before I can get to those other trees. Let me just get you out of the way. Let's get the truck over here. By the way, if you've missed any of this series so far, our goal for this series is to finish building this roller coaster. We've already got the base of the roller coaster, I think, basically built. Right now, we're trying to get the lumber for, I think, the cars themselves, because we got to get, like, chairs and things like that. So that's what we're working on primarily is the roller coaster. We also have built a sailboat. We already built the sailboat once, but I forgot to buy the sailboat factory before I built the first sailboat, so I didn't actually get the money for it. It's fine. But I have bought the sailboat factory now, so the next sailboat we build, if we decide to build another one, we'll get money for. Wow, 64 here in Missouri right now. That is nice and cool. I mean, it's going to be cooling down tonight outside. Like, it's 78 now. It should cool down to about the 50s tonight. But with no AC, it just stays hot inside the house. It has been toasty. It's dropping though. We're at 86.5 degrees in my office. So that's another half a degree almost. I mean, my office is always a bit warm because I do have 2 computers running all the time. And of course, when I have the lights going, obviously that does produce a little bit of heat, right? But I'm usually okay with it being a little warmer than the rest of the house. But 88 degrees is a little toasty for me. How many trees did we just cut down? Trees cut down this session, 50. It's about average of how many we've been trying to cut down for, kind of for each, batch, basically. And we still have a few more trees I'm going to cut down to clear out the rest of this area. Now, we planted a bunch of pine trees. I really like these spruce trees, though. These are actually nice and kind of straight. And also what was the other one that I saw that was really nice? I think it was this one. These lodgepole pines. Those are nice, but I didn't see those in the list of trees that I can plant, so. I don't know, I think our pine trees will be fine. We may cut them when they get about 23 meters or something like that. It's probably a decent size. Should be able to get a couple good, effectively two full lengths of logs from those. I don't know. Actually don't know how tall they can get. I might have to look that up. But, we'll see how it kind of goes. Might have to winch up some of these trees further down. Maybe not so much because we can't drive the truck on the slope, but more because there's a bunch of stumps in the way. That's a pretty full load. I think we'll take this load in if we can get not stuck on a stump. We're getting stuck on back there. I don't even see it. Oh, it's there. I see it now. Just more power. I really hope they add another feature like the roller coaster in FS25, because I'm going to have to give lumbering a chance again, because it's, again, way more fun than I ever thought it would be. Now, if I didn't have the roller coaster and all the different production facilities, I wouldn't care. Like, lumbering without production facilities to me is boring. But lumbering with production facilities gives me a goal, a target, right? So, very, very cool for me. Which auto mod to use? I had like 3 downloaded and I don't know which one is doing what. Oh, that's a good question. I use the one that is called... I think it's in... Where is it? Somewhere down here. Show it in here? No. I have to go down. I think I can go down one of those like flatbeds or something like that. Universal auto load right there on the far left. I'm pointing at the screen because you can see it. I guess I should do this. Universal auto load. That's the one I've been using. So. Getting a little bit dark in the game. Hopefully we can finish this section up. I still find this very satisfying. I don't know why. I don't know. Feels satisfying just bulldozing down stumps and bushes and trees and everything. I should just get 2 of these things, one for the front, one for the back, and I just kind of, no matter which direction I'm going, it'll always get rid of one. Pretty big area though. A lot of trees here. Well, I say a lot of trees. I mean, just a lot of space, I guess. A lot of bushes, really. Hopefully that'll make it a little easier for the truck to get in here, get the rest of the stuff, and then we can clean out the rest after that. Oh, is that one, that's the one that's messed up? Already got one on there. It's also messed up. I didn't quite clear the top off. I think it'll be all right. Try to back up and get a better angle on this. Still quite a few stumps out there. Oh, there's one I didn't see. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Didn't like the size of something over here. Oh. I started losing it. I started losing it. Oh, okay. What are you? Are you a broken tree too? I only had like 2 of them that were broken, but maybe that one's broken too. Alright, that's fine. That was close. We started losing that load very quickly there. Oh, there we got that one. There we go. Let's see if I can get around this tree and just go over the water here. That was so close. Little stunt driving there. You know what? I don't see a train coming. I think this is safe. I'm sure it's fine. Curious if it'll actually take that one that's got branches still on it. Okay, well that was almost entertaining. Alright, that's pretty good. A few more out there, but for the most part we got most of the stumps. See if we can get the rest of these without having to winch anything. And without tipping the, the semi, hopefully. As entertaining as that was, not really something I want to repeat. How's that one got a top on it? Well, we'll see a top on it. Maybe it just got cut long. Ah, maybe it was weird. Maybe it was referring to a different one. What's triggering on? There's one there. There's a couple more back up by the road. Yep, there we go. Oh, we're in a little bit of an angle. A lot of large, long logs on this section too, though, so we're getting like several loads here just off 50 trees. Probably at least a couple more that I'm missing, but we'll get those later once we finish chopping down the stuff. All right, that is done. How much do we actually have so far? 52,000. Wow, that's a lot. We're gonna have 2 months worth of wood here very soon. Let's get these trees over here that we know are right here. Starting to get very, very dark. I wanted to tilt it down a little bit further, just get further down to the bottom, but I think I went too far over. There we go. Oh. I didn't see it actually cut the tree, then it started climbing up the trunk already. Hopefully we did not lose our coffee. Whatever, spill our coffee. Yeah, get the cut for just a second, then it goes away. Come on. I don't think you guys can see the cut words, but right behind my head shows up for just a moment, then it just doesn't cut it. Come on. Why are you having trouble? There we go. Oh, nope. The automation just doesn't work all the time. I feel like we're right on this thing. Why? Really? Come on, game. I'm literally right on this trunk. There we go. There. Goodness gracious, that one was hard. That one was being temperamental. It did not want to get cut down. I'm tilting it all wrong. That's what I wanted. There we go. Like, my brain was not getting the combination correct. I'm gonna leave that little tiny tree right there. We'll just cut it down with the mulcher. Grab these other big ones back here. Takes a lot of focus. I'm not talking much. Very serious. The branches don't have collision. I would have ripped off my cab a few times by now. I mean, I think they have a little bit of collision, but not in this context. Oh, automation is just not working. There we go. Got it. Had to do it manually. Might just be faster to start doing it manually. I mean, when the automation it works, but... We're gonna get like 70 or 80 trees off of this. Got a few trees over here by the water line. I mean, a lot of them are small, but still. This tree over here to the right is actually a really nice looking tree. Oh, I was not paying attention. I was looking at the tree to the right. The one with all the colors. That's what I get for distracting myself. So I'm getting better at uprighting myself here. Yeah, we'll leave that one to the right. That one's a nice looking tree. Nice fall colors. Alright, so we got what, 3 more to our left, it looks like 3 or 4, and then I'm not going to cut them all, but we'll probably cut these last, well, maybe 2 or 3 over here to the right, so yeah, we're almost done. Again, we'll leave this nice, what kind of tree is this? Oh, there's 2 of them. These are American elm trees. Very cool. I might leave that little, well, yeah, probably leave that little baby one there by the water line. Grab these though, because they're going to be in the way of my planting later. Grab this one and then we'll grab the last 4, I think, on the other side, and this whole hill is complete. And trim that top part very well. Alright, let's go over to this side and then we'll be good with this. Nope, I'm just deleted. I guess I cut it too high. That's alright. Alright, and we'll just get this little baby one, and then I think that's good enough. Chop everything else down with the mulcher. Class thing can just drive over anything. It's driving over stumps and everything. Oh, alright, park you there. We're ready for the next section at some point. We might get 3 months worth of lumber out of this. That'd be nice. I want to get those on the way back down. How many trees did we ultimately get? 74. Get a little heavy on the right side if I'm not careful here. Side out. It's a little bit of an angle. I don't know. We might tip over again. Trying to get to a flatter spot. Nope, nope, nope. It is too much of an angle. We started tipping. I had to get creative. We might have to winch the rest of those out of there. It's a little bit more of an angle than it looks. It's kind of deceptive. Oh, one of those tree branches I think is throwing off our steering a bit. That actually might have been what tipped us over more than anything. Already up to 80,000. Nice. All right, let's get some of these winched out of here. Or at least winched up to a ladder spot. Might be too far for these down here by the river. Where'd they go? Oh, there's one. Those two? Is that what we missed? Oh. I thought there were more than that. Well then, never mind. We are good. Alright, cool. Well, that's easy enough. I could have just grabbed those on the truck. I didn't realize there was just two left. Actually, we could do this, I think. Wrong button. You're jumping. Oh, that was strange. Nope, there's a couple. Oh, there's quite a few over here. Well, never mind. Then we'll just park. I was gonna just drive this over to the drop off. But if there's this many, we'll just bring the truck over and grab all these. Should be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot all these over here because of the... I was going to get these from a different angle so that they're all sliding towards the front. Alright, I think that's just about all. There might be a couple small ones, but we can get those later. Pretty good though. Lots and lots of lumber. Those will go. Let's get cleaning up now. We have put a lot of trees in this area for planting, I think. I mean, we might be able to get 100 trees over here. I might leave that stump there. It's not hurting anything. I don't think I'm going to be planting that far down anyway. Alright, we've cleared up most of the stumps and the big trees and stuff. Let me just get out of the way. Let's go ahead and put the grass down to speed this up a little bit. And then we'll be able to see the rest of the stumps as well. There's one right there. It's kind of hiding from me. I lost a lot of little tiny branches out there. I almost deleted a deer. All right. Guess we can see what we're doing now. All right. See, one to the left, one to the right. One up here, okay. I think that's about everything. Got a bunch of little tree branches to pick up now. Thankfully we can pick all these up by hand. I mean, they're not worth much, but we might as well deliver them because they're worth something. Oh, come back here. I'm getting my exercise in. I mean, it's almost not worth grabbing, but I mean, every little bit of money's a little bit of money. And collectively, these are actually probably a couple thousand liters or a couple thousand units of lumber. All right, that should be good. We'll bring the truck over, collect all those, and we'll clean up a little bit of the stuff that we need to repaint over, I guess. There's a little log here. It's not worth keeping. Just gonna throw this in the water and pretend it doesn't exist. Go in the water. That's where you live now. All right, truck is looking good. What are we at? We're at 109,000. Okay, we got a lot. We got like almost 4 months worth of lumber. That is nice. See how much these little bits will actually give us as well. Again, not much, but you know, every little bit's gonna help. All right, let me get the painting going again. Painting, forest ground. Let me get this little dirt bits that I there. That all looks good. Get this little bits here. Not too perfect, but I just wanted to get a little bit more of it around the edges. All right, I think that's pretty good. Should be able to get quite a few trees planted in this area. Oh, it's not taking those, is it? Are they just too short? These might be too short. Yes. Okay. Not a problem. We'll just, I don't usually load most of these, but I guess it's not loading them now. We'll just take these around to the, Oh, we're full. Never mind. Wow, I did not know we could actually fill this thing up. I did not realize there was an actually full number. Okay, well that's good to know. Well then, we will leave this here, and we'll come back later. All right, let's go grab the planting stuff. It's getting kind of dark. Hopefully we can get the planting done pretty quickly here, and then we'll be ready to fast forward after that. Probably gonna get some more tree saplings. Actually, we've only got what, 45, I think. Probably grab a couple hundred this time. Just have a bunch of them available. Does it only load full pallets, or can it load from that pallet? Looks like I can only load from the pallet. Alright, that's fine. I'm just going to start at the water line and kind of work that way. Alright, that's 23. We might not be able to get quite 100 in here, but we're going to get a couple more pallets, I think. All right, I'll have to go get some more. Let's see. I guess we'll just unhook here. We'll need the other trailer anyway. Thought you had me. Knew. Train's faster than me. Uh-oh. Wait, we might be creeping on him. I think he goes 50. We get 51? Oh, we didn't get 51. I think if we weren't pulling the trailer, we'd be fine, but... Alrighty. That's good. Let's go ahead and get us some baby trees. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be 300 trees. Might not be able to fit them all. Carrying around our own little forest. I mean, how many trees have we cut down total? Total trees cut down 289. We have more trees on the back of this thing than we've cut down total so far. But we have planted 300 trees already, so... Definitely increasing the volume of trees. Plus, since we're going to be waiting until they get fully grown, we will be getting a lot more lumber for the same amount of trees. Ooh, my office is down to 84.7 degrees. That is much more pleasant than it has been. And the rest of the house is 76.3 degrees. That is definitely much more pleasant. It's good to know that my AC works really, really well when it works. It wasn't bad enough that my AC was having problems. My refrigerator was having problems also, like last night. And, like I walked up to it, opened the door, because it's one of those with, you know, double doors, and just kind of laid my hand on the middle part. It was literally burning hot. Like, it practically burned my skin. It was that hot I'm like, I don't think the refrigerator outside of the refrigerator is supposed to be this hot. This is not good. Something's wrong. So I was like, is it just because it's so hot in the house? Like, what's going on? And so I just like panicked, unplugged it, and like it was scorching hot. So I unplugged it, and then kind of looked it up online. It was already late at night, so I just didn't really want to deal with it. So I unplugged it, left it closed, whatever, didn't touch anything. And then this morning I woke up and was like, oh, okay. I just need to go blow out the coils, or vacuum out the coils in the case. Yeah, as soon as I vacuumed out the coils, I was able to get it cooled back down again, and now it's like, it doesn't even feel like it's hot at all. So that was all it was, thankfully. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. We can't be dealing with AC issues and refrigerator issues at the same time. I don't got that kind of money. We're not hunting? There we go. That was weird. I mean, I'm sure the temperature of the house was not helping the refrigerator, but it was definitely the buildup of just muck and dust, mostly dust, on the fins around the cooling area, the fan at the bottom. Thankfully, a very easy solution. Fan in the bottom of that refrigerator is not much bigger than the ones I have on my computer. It's kind of like, oh wow, that's a small fan. But I guess if you think about how hot a computer gets, the processor or even the GPU of a computer, and how, you know, relatively small fans with just a heatsink on them can cool those down enough to be, you know, safe. I guess it does kind of, you know, I guess you don't need that big of a fan. You basically just need air circulation. You don't need like explicit like cooling fan. You just need to make sure air circulation's going across them to keep those things cool. Which makes sense. That's what, 63? Might be able to get 20 more on here. Barely, maybe. Oh, there's one right in front of us. Oh no, they're gonna be close together. That's alright. A little bit more natural if occasionally they're close together. I'll put a couple more right here in this little spot, and then that'll be it. A bit. One more maybe? There we go. All right, that's pretty good. I mean, there's a few spots I probably could put a few more, but that's pretty decent. 90 trees planted. Not bad. Chop down 74, plant 90. All right. Well, that is that. Let's go drop these trees off down here by the sawmill. How is it blocked? Okay. Can we go to the other side? Weird. All right, I think we're ready to fast forward to a new day. And, yeah, we'll get some deliveries dropped off here in a bit. How is it? We got 1 hour left. All right. Should be enough time to do a few rounds of deliveries and kind of go from there. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I want to get into chopping some more yet because we got quite a few trees already in the lumber mill currently. It's all getting emptied out. They did. All right. Still got 3 months worth there. We're not doing any more wood beams. We're just doing the planks, long planks, and prefab walls. We just got to sell enough now. Now we just got to make money so that we can buy the last 2 facilities. How are we doing on? I know we're close on the loans. We got like a year left or something like that. No, I'm sorry. We had 2 years left. Okay, we're further away than I remembered. Maybe I'm thinking of my other save. All right, we'll get there. Die, sign, die. You haven't heard the story? I hate signs. I almost got killed by a sign once. So, all signs must die. Now, let's take this load as is. It's probably fine for now. All right, where are we dropping these off at? I guess we're still doing plank or staircase railings, so we need planks along there, and then we'll take the planks, I guess, to the floor tiles, or the shingles. What do they need? Planks long. Okay, actually, we'll take the planks along to the shingles. I know we need those, and then we'll drop the planks off of there, and then I guess whatever's left over might just drop off at either the boat or the roller coaster. So, shingle factory, tag you. I want a waffle now. Just pass the waffle hut. Now I want waffles again. Every time I play this on Wednesdays, I want waffles. Excuse me, coming through. Hey, Steven. Welcome to the bronze level. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if we have enough room to grab the, okay, let me do this. Let me unload and just load back up. Kind of restock or kind of re-situate everything. Oh, there's more shingles over there. We'll see if we can get some of the staircase railings. Okay, yeah, it's over there. All right, let's pick these up and then go grab the flooring tiles, and then we'll go to the roller coaster. I'm assuming there's more here. Let's sit for a minute. A couple more pallets. Oh, really? That all we can load, huh? All right, fair enough. We don't desperately need those anyway. I mean, I guess I could have dropped off the prefab walls at the roller coaster first, but then it would have dropped off some of the other things that I wanted to keep, so I think this is the right order. Oh, I need to drop off before I load. Forgot. Oh, it really didn't take much at all. Well, we're not gonna be able to grab any, I don't think. So let's just go drop off these, and then we'll make another round here maybe in a bit. I thought I just deleted that dude. He disappeared. Alright, I did not actually need much. Does the boat need anything? And are we done with prefab walls then? Guess I could have turned that off. I didn't thought we were at least all that they need right now for sure. So let's go and turn off the prefab walls. That'll help us stretch out what we got left over there. Wood planks long, we both need them for sure. We might need some of these things for the barrels and stuff, right? But let me go check out the sailboat real quick. Yeah, you need wood beams, don't you? Actually, no, we got some in storage. We're perfect. Floor tiles were good. Planks were good. Planks long. We need some more planks long here. And of course, eventually the fabric. Planks long and fabric. Okay. Well, it's got enough stuff to work for now. And we don't have any planks long at the moment anyway. Look at me. I'm buying up half the town. I think I own the place. And I just stick my semi in the middle of the road. Because I can. Feels like it's late at night, but it's early in the morning. It just doesn't get... sun just hasn't come up yet. I guess we might just fast forward to another day then. I don't know if it's worth... Well, I guess there's a lot of things we can pick up back in town, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead and take this load. And since these are planks long, we'll drop these off at the sailboat. If we can sell another sailboat and actually sell it this time, because we own it, own the building, it'll, I think it's worth a good chunk of money, if I remember correctly, so. We do still need to get the wool going, though. Which probably means I need to go ahead and just buy some over here. I mean, oh, I forget how much. We'll have to check here in a second. We'll get to the sailboat and I'll see how much we actually need to make sure I buy the right amount. Could be. Passing lane. We're too slow. I feel like we're doing all right, but I will say that the stuff that we're selling right now is not selling for a whole lot of money. I mean, I could always save it for a more lucrative time, you know, month or whatever, but it's not that important. I think we're fine. All right, so we don't get money for those anymore because we own that building now. But when we sell the sailboat, we'll get maximum money. Alright, so you only need 400 fabric. And to get 400 fabric, we need 800 wool. Alright, oh, but we need to buy enough for it to... I think it spits it out in chunks of 400, doesn't it? I don't remember. What else do we need to do? Oh, we need to go make the rounds. Pick up a few things that we're not able to pick up before. Specifically the railings and the floor tiles. Alright, we'll get these rolling, and then what else do we need? Not a lot, we're just kind of waiting for stuff to process at this point. You need floor tiles or railings. Okay. No worries. I mean, $57,000 is barely enough to keep us afloat for a month, right? We spend $26,000 on leasing costs. Well, I think it's less than that if we're not actively using them, right? So it's maybe it's around the $14,000 for leasing costs, and then $16,000 for loan interest, probably, or maybe a little bit more than that now with the extra loans. So maybe about $30,000. So not too bad. All right, I guess there's not really much else to do except fast forward another month. We still have at least, well, now that we're down to 2 lines here, we've got quite a bit more months worth of wood here that we're just waiting for. We might have to take out more loans just to get to, because it's going to take us, because we're down to 2 lines and the productions are so slow. It's just going to take us a while to get to the point where we can buy any of them other facilities, but I guess we'll get there eventually. If we can get the sailboat going, I guess that'll be something. In fact, I think I can go pick up the fabric for the sailboat now. I mean, each sailboat we sell is just about enough to buy one of those last couple of buildings, if I remember the price that I saw. I don't remember exactly the price, but like $100,000 or something like that, or 120 or something of that nature. Okay, so is it over 1,000 that it needs? I can't remember if it was dropped out at 400 or 1,000, so it is 1,000. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Then we will just grab another. Yeah, 1,000 will give us another 500, which will give us a full load. Okay, so that should be fine. All right, we'll get that next time. I was going to say it only uses 20,000 liters if we're only down to 2 lines, so we've got still another 3 months of wood there. I like seeing the different phases of trees here. We got our little baby trees. We got our slightly grown-up trees. We got the much more grown-up trees. And then let's actually take a turn through this way and see how far along our first set of trees are now. I think they're about the same size as these over here, aren't they? Yep. Still at that 8.3 meters. Alright, so we'll probably get another stage here in a bit, but not yet. Yeah, we're just not getting a lot produced anymore. We might have to do the other things just so that we can sell them. If the slowdown right now is the sawmill, speeding up the sawmill might be the answer to some degree. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it really is the sailboat at this point. I think the sailboat is our money maker that's going to get us real money to be... Basically, the logging stuff that we're doing, like these little bits of bobs that we're selling right now, are just to pay off our loans and leases. And then the sailboat will be what gets us a big chunk of money later to buy the buildings. So I think that's probably okay. I don't know that we actually have to take any more loans out. I mean, it really depends on how much the sailboat actually sells for. We'll see here in a bit. Sorry. Sorry, cart. Don't mind me. Just ignore me. I'm sure you... I think that dent was there already. Probably from the last time I pulled through here. Wish they didn't take partial pallets, but it's alright. Get a few shingles at least. What's the wood turner takes? Planks long as well. Okay. Really just not using that many planks, are you? Alright, I think we'll just take these straight to the store, drop them off of there. I guess we're ready to fast forward again immediately. Well, at least these little trips are pretty quick. Do a lot of deliveries very quickly, and we're still making some money. I mean, 33,000 bucks. That's enough to pay our leases and loans. So it's really all we need. Just stay afloat until sailboat. There's a pun in there somewhere. We gotta stay afloat till the sailboat floats. And then it'll be smooth sailing from there. Okay, I'm sorry. That was wrong. I need to stop immediately. I don't know, just once my jokes catch a little bit of wind, it's just kind of no stopping it. Ooh, they're getting worse. They're getting so bad. All right, let's fast forward here. So we're ready to pick up some fabric. Drop it off. Sailboat will be ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Not really much to do, except just deliveries. Alright, so we should have everything we need for another sailboat. It's got planks long, wood beams, metal, floor tiles, yes, and I guess we just gave it the fabric, so... Oh wait, we already had fabric. Okay, maybe we were fine. So it's really just a matter of waiting. We is just waiting for it to launch. Well, it might launch next month then. That is good. That might be enough money for us to buy another factory before the end of the stream here. Actually don't remember which one's next. I think the furniture factory. I actually don't remember. I should not speculate things that I don't remember. Little baby tree. It's like we have a little Christmas tree farm here. You know what? It's winter time. We should be able to sell some of these for Christmas trees. Make a little bit of side money. Actually, that'd be less money than if we just let them grow. So, no, I think we'll leave them as normal trees here. Oh, I think these are taller. They have grown. Our little forest is coming to its own. 15.7 meters. So we need them to get another at least 8 meters. And that'll... Again, I don't know how much taller they grow past 8 meters, but we need at least one more stage. Ooh, been sliding a little bit. Oh, we is stuck. I get stuck on that log? Or did I get stuck in the snow? Probably a combination of both. Might drop some planks long off at the staircase railings first. Might be able to deliver more and then pick up more stuff from there. I get easily entertained by passing these cars. Yes, man. Guess a few nights of not sleeping very well because of the lack of air conditioning has made me a little tired. Forgot that mailbox was there. I'm trying to make this corner, but I didn't do it right. Excuse me, mailbox. I'm just trying to. Don't mind me. I'm just driving poorly all of a sudden. Blame it on fatigue. Thank you, phone. Dinging. Forgot I left you on because I was waiting for that phone call earlier. You can be quiet now. I just realized I just muted the media, not the phone, not the phone ringer. Wrong volume control. There we go. Okay, that's all those. Drop off at the fire station. Wood chips. Huh. Okay. There's 3 gas stations on this map. I guess there are. I hadn't thought about it. What else do we drop off? Is it literally just wood chips? What's the fire station used for wood chips for? Make fires so they can practice, I guess? I don't know. I realize there's no value in me looking this up, but I'm just curious. Ah, it's just wood chips. Wow. All right. You really don't need much here at all. Alright, that's all the floor tiles, and then we just go pick up some shingles. The next road. I was like, where's the shingle factory again? It's the next road. Might be all we can put on here. I bet it is. Alright. Sounds good. Let's drop these off and then we should be ready to fast forward and hopefully get the sailboat this next month. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was looking at chat, or trying to look at, see if there's any chat, and I fell over. That's why you should not text and drive, people. Do not text and drive. I don't know if I can get enough of a running start here. Oh, almost. Maybe if I hit the, these other things, I might be at a better angle. Nope. It's a little too heavy. That's alright. How did I get it lifted last time? Did I have to bring one of the vehicles over? I can't remember. I don't think I can attach and like, sometimes you can attach and like hold it and it'll like, because it hasn't caught up with itself yet. No, this one we can't. I forget how I tilted it up last time. I need to go back and look at my own video. Try one more time. A really good running start here. About those front pallets. There might be a little bit better angle. Nope. Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I thought we had it. Oh, well. I don't remember how I flipped it up last time. Because I'm pretty sure if I reset it... I've always been afraid to reset it because I'm always afraid that we lose everything, and I think you do. I think you lose everything if you reset it. I guess it's an experiment. We'll try. Why not? Let's see what happens if we reset it. It's an experiment that I've always been too afraid to do, and I've never actually tried, so we'll try it publicly here. I'm pretty sure we lose it all. Or it leaves it out in the middle of the road, which would be best. Okay, it does leave it on the middle of the road. Okay, cool. I think the last time I reset something, it was one of the grain trailers. And obviously if it's a grain trailer, it's not going to leave the grain out in the middle of the road. So I think I did lose that load, and that's the reason why I was like panicking. I will just not watch. I'll not look over at chat anymore. Nobody's saying anything anyway. I was also looking at the clock, see what time it was. Are you not able to pick up? Oh, I know why. I know why. Those are partials. I have to change the settings here. We want... oh. There we go. Alright. No worries. Nothing to see here. Life goes on. Is my door gone? Oh. That was weird. It looked like the door was gone because I guess it's just a very low window. And there we go, looking at the clock again. At least I was driving in a straight line this time. Good amount of money. That'll do. Let's drive over here and let's just park and fast forward at the sailboat. See how it's coming along. Right, we'll go ahead and fast forward here. Here's hoping we get to sell one soon. Oh, this is where it needs a lot more fabric. Okay, that's right. I thought there was a stage where it needed more fabric, but we weren't there and I couldn't remember. It's got all the wood beams, it's got all the floor tiles, so it literally just needs the fabric. And it's got some, so it's not like it's completely stopped right now. But we need 2,200 effectively liters. Which would be, I guess we need 3,000 liters of fabric actually made. So that'll be 6,000 liters of wool. I think we're going to have to buy 8,000 just because that is how it works with the mod. Alright, cool. Well then that'll come along, I guess, next month now. That's cool. We'll still get a sailboat soon though. I'm happy with that. Honestly, I'm kind of just want to see the sailboat being built, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and immediately fast forward another month. We've got another month's worth of stuff over here, so it'll just stockpile over there, and we'll just have a lot to deliver later. And that is not a problem, so yeah, let's just fast forward again. Now we'll go negative on the bank account for a moment, but we'll have enough money coming in here in a moment, so that should be fine. We'll have to go pick up the fabric, obviously. Probably means it's going to be one more month, right? So, yeah. One more month, and we'll have the sailboat. Is it really not output any fabric yet? Oh, I accidentally turned it off. How did I think I did that the other day too. I was trying to buy from here. I was trying to click on this and I think I accidentally clicked there. All right, that's fine. No worries. Well, let's go make one more round of deliveries. I guess we won't get a building yet. This stream. We'll just have to get it first thing next stream, which is fine. Let's go do a round of deliveries, get us back positive, and that should be right about when the stream needs to end anyway. I thought the water looked like it was frozen. I was like, how's their boat in the middle of the frozen water? I was confused. Passing on an icy bridge. I'm pretty sure that's safe, right? I think that's normal. Ooh. Oh, I can see our forest. Look at them beautiful trees. We'll grab the planks along first because those are actually used by things more heavily. Apparently we're just going to have an entire load of just long planks. Oh. Just didn't straighten up in time. Ah, there we go. That'll work. drop these off at the wood turner. If I can drive. What you got? You're good. Perfect. All right, let's go. Got a lot of stuff to deliver this time, so that's good, I guess. Alright, that's all that, and then we'll just go pick up some shingles. Roller coaster looks so nice. I want to ride the roller coaster. We'll get there. I could get there real fast if I just took out some more loans, but I'm trying to do these last couple of buildings without loans if at all possible, so we'll see if it works out. If I get bored, then we'll just speed it up. But I'm not bored yet. Mostly I just want to sell a sailboat. Not sell it, but sell it. You know what I mean. I'm sitting there just saying stupid things in my head. You know, I wish you could sell the sailboat, but you can only sell the sailboat. So, I mean, After you sell it, you cannot sell it because it's already sailed. Wait, that's not right. It's late, guys. Okay, I'm tired. I have not slept much this week. Oh, I need to go here. I'm in stupid mode at this point. But at least my house is down to 74.5 degrees. And then my office is down to 83.5, so it's still better. Once I open the door and turn off the computers, office to cool down real quick in a hurry. Why do I feel like if you walked up to a marina and asked them if they had any sailboats for sale, you might have to explain yourself a little bit. What do you mean by for sale? Oh, I was going to fast forward, but I just remember we have more planks over at the place. You know, we'll just drive back and we'll leave the truck at the sawmill ready to pick up a bunch of planks. And that'll be where we call the stream. Can you tip this over when it's empty? I don't think you can. I think it's only once it's got stuff on it that it's physics enabled. Yeah, it's not even letting me tip the truck because of the trailer existing. Which makes some sense. I mean, obviously, it would be much easier to tip a real-life trailer with stuff loaded up on it than it would be one that's just sitting there flat. So, I get it. It makes sense. Oh, it's gonna be a drag race. As soon as this train lets us go, I'm gonna tell you something, car. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, what's this? See, this will be the proof. Nope, there's just no way to tip it. There's nothing on it. That would have tipped for sure. Milk trucks are also impossible to tip. I've never been able to tip one. Maybe if I drove up on something, that's about the only way I could think of tipping it, right? If I drove up on like an actual hill where it was at an angle, that might tip a milk truck. Maybe. I actually don't even know if that's for sure. But momentum tipping is not possible. I wonder if you could tip a cow trailer. There'd be some irony in tipping a cow trailer, especially if it was full of cows. I'm just saying. There's something to this here. All right. Well, we're ready for the next stream. We'll drop off these planks, and very soon we'll have the sailboat going, and that'll get us a big chunk of money, which hopefully is enough to buy the next factory. And that'll unlock the next phase of our journey here. And we only have, unless there's more after that, which there might be, but we're effectively only 2 factories away from finishing the roller coaster as far as I know. So, all right, my next live stream again we'll be skipping basically an entire week, essentially. So my next live stream will be, what is today? It's the 21st. Saturday is the 24th. So a week from Saturday. So August 31st, right? There's 31 days in August, right? I'm going through 30 days. That's September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except February. Sorry. So yeah, I think August 31st is my next live stream. That'll be some Civ 6, continuing our Montezuma run. Then we'll be doing the following Monday will be Football Manager, and we'll be back at this, I guess, in September for some more Lumber Simulator, which I'm actually having a lot of fun with. So hopefully you guys are as well. But I do appreciate everybody coming out, commenting. I appreciate the subscriptions and the memberships and the super chats and all the things in between. So may God bless you all. Have a great evening. Thank you and goodbye.